Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainriston. And the Commanders are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air right away. It's Mariota. That's to the rookie out of Virginia Tech, Jalen Lane. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And a Washington
They
first
gain
down.
18 yards on that
First and
one.
10 at the
First down,
19-yard
Washington.
line.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Short one there. He's got Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
First down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Rodriguez. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. They motion the slot man left. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Good blocking, and he's in. Marcus Mariota, touchdown Commanders. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead.
The score, Commanders 7, Broncos nothing.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Broncos offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They had that pick on the opening drive. It led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back 1st and 10. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll go play action with Nix. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
This one complete to Sutton. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Nix gonna throw for it. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he's going to have the Broncos 1st down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
Number 14, Cortland Sutton. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Commanders' 22-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7 as we are ready to get back underway. That is caught. What a throw. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Broncos.
Touchdown.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. He knocks it through. Broncos will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Commanders' offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. To throw here to begin the drive. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 50-yard line.
The motion man here is McLaurin. What a quick pass to the receiver heading right. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
They'll try to pick it up with Krosky Merritt. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
On 1st down, and is back to Krosky Merritt. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
from the 46. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Watch the pursuit by this defensive end. The quarterback tries to escape the pocket, but he just keeps on chasing him, and he closes that ground in a hurry and brings him down for a big sack.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one working up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Begin on the ground with Harvey. Not much there, maybe a yard.
The Bronco ball carrier. Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Again, it's Harvey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. On 4th down, out is the rookie 6th-round pick, Jeremy Crawshaw, to kick it away. Jalen Lane is deep for Washington. This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Start the drive with Krosky Merritt. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing now from the gun. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and 7. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. Here's Tress Way now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Broncos offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll start out first down and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 7. It brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw is Nix. Complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's caught once again by Ingram. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Nix now on 1st and 10. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more.
A huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it just past their 25.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
The Commanders' offense going to take over just before the half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Slot man gonna move in motion left. To the air now on 1st and 10. And caught. That's Lane. And he's gonna be brought down up past the 45. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
At the 46-yard line.
Two first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though they'll say he had a man in the vicinity of the throw, it was clearly not intended to be caught. Really smart play. Don't risk a turnover here. Live for the next snap.
3rd and long. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Really nice coverage here on 3rd down. They took away all of the outlets the quarterback had. Really left them with no opportunity other than to just throw that ball away. It's going to bring up 4th down.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And a Washington first down.
There's just so many ways this offense can beat you, Mike. He adds such a layer to this offense with their ability to use him as a designed runner, and we can see there as he picks up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's got a man. It's McClure. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Commanders first down.
Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Now pass deep from the close. And he will score! Harry McLaurin, touchdown Washington. Moody now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Commanders 14, Broncos 7.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Frankie Luvu there to make the play defensively.
Brings up second and 7 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's second down and 7. A run once more, that's Harvey. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Nix from the gun on third down. He finds Mims. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
A gain there of 21. Good for a Denver first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
It's back at the 8 now for second and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's to the right side and incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. Now they'll be looking at third and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he'll take it on in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown, Broncos.
Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Here comes a return from the 5. The Commanders offense and Marcus Mariota set to take over once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merrick. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
He's brought down at the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
It is second and 6. Now, faking the give. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Receiver in motion, headed left. Big play to begin this fourth quarter. They run on third down. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. First and 10 now from the 36. On the zone read, Krosky Merritt. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and a yard. Here's a designed run. He'll step up and run. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
First and 10 at the
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call designed runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense.
And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They'll motion the slot man right. Now this time they'll look to throw. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. They get 20 on the connection. First down, Washington.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Makes it second and 10.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Up the middle, Krosky Merritt, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Harry, touchdown, Washington. His second TD of the game. This one gives his team the lead. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Broncos 14.
So the lead is 7 now here in this fourth quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Dix, now to throw it here on first down. That's caught by Harvey. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 3. And that ball incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They send Sutton in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They send Sutton in motion. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll drop to throw. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
A first down throw for Nix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point, and after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
They come to the line needing 6 yards for a first down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He'll try to run for it. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. At the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. to the end zone. It's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. He pulls it in around the 5. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's fourth down.
Here we go. This is fourth down. On fourth down, here's Nix. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down.
Automatic first down.
To throw is Nix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think that's the sign of a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's already got 2 picks on the day. Certainly doesn't want to throw a third, so good decision. Just throw it away.
Second and goal. Back to throw is Nix. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
You have to wonder, Mike, how are those previous mistakes he made earlier in the game still lingering in the back of his mind? You can tell he's being a little bit more conservative. He doesn't want to risk throwing a 3rd interception and kind of just throws this one away.
And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. He took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal.
And there's a great example of the pressure altering the quarterback's plan. They need to continue to get him off his spot, continue to make him speed through those progressions. I think if they can continue to do that, they're going to find good success.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
What a stand there. 4th and goal, game on the line. It looks like this offense is putting together a game-winning drive, and the defense comes out with the stop of the day.
On the handoff, it's Krosky-Merritt. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Commanders. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often.